Hey, glad to be part of Nest Block here.
Yeah, for sure.
JaekRock.
JohnnyGo.
And we're going to do some, what are we calling this?
We're playing Bubble Part 2. Part 2, not 2, different game. And we're calling this category Cursed Co-op because we're just going to be handing the controller off because actual Bubble Part 2 Co-op sucks.
So we'd like to go on record by saying this is the superior Nest Bobble game.
Yes.
The one drawback it has is it doesn't have legit two-player co-op.
Not only is co-op in this game bad, every player or both players have to play every level. So you start on level 1 and it swaps when you die or beat the game. So the ideal co-op speedrun is 2 players play through the game back to back.
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's pretty bad. So that's one knock against it. Everything else we love.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start this run in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock. All right, we're gonna mash through this screen. We start in the left-hand corner. That's gonna be a theme throughout the game that we're gonna watch.
We always try to end levels in the left corner, and there's a whole lot of shenanigans for spawning items, which is what you're seeing Jake doing right here.
Poorly.
It doesn't matter. We got the shoe.
Okay. That's our goal. Shoes are going to be a theme in this run because by spawning 2 shoes, which happens when you bounce on bubbles 5 times, generally, we're going to spawn an umbrella. So that's our second shoe of the run. We have no food right now. Remember, no food.
No food. We also need to be counting food, which we're both hilariously bad at. You count to 10, and we're bad at that.
Umbrella warps you 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. We're in level 6 now. We're gonna keep on bouncing for shoots. You didn't bounce at all on that level, I feel like.
I did after we got the...
Okay, you did?
Yeah,
okay, all right, so we're gonna bounce for shoes. One more time, there it is. We're gonna get in here with the fire and collect one food. All right, so we got 1 food, 1 shoe. We're gonna drop here.
So, item here can only ever spawn 1 item at a time in this game. Or 1 item per level. So, if we have a very specific item route we go on.
6 bounce shoe.
And
2 food.
If we fall off of it, this run's gonna get wild.
All right, this is gonna be another umbrella. So he's gonna run off to the right, drop down, good water bounce, and run into the boss. Every 10 levels, we get a boss in this game.
Yeah, so every 10, 30, 50 is mini bosses.
Oh, shoot.
And 20, 40, 60 are actual bosses. And then there's some final bosses you'll see as well. But that's way later in the game.
All right. That's 10 down. 70 to go. All right, so we're hoping for either a shoe or a crystal on this stage. The way that this is going I think you just collected a crystal.
I did just collect a crystal. So run is off the rails already.
Okay.
This is bad. The one item in this game you don't want to collect is a crystal.
Okay, by not collecting 7 crystals, we spawn the best item in the game, which is a star rod. I don't have a shoe. Okay, all right. Well, you've left me some crap to work with here.
Yeah,
this is okay.
This is a rough.
Okay,
this is bad.
All right, okay. We're gonna make sure that we bounce for the shoe and get that for JohnnyGo on the next level.
All right, so crystals. Crystals, after you despawn 7 crystals, you spawn a star rod, which lets you skip 20 levels at a time. Big deal in a speedrun, obviously.
Oh my gosh, it still didn't spawn a shoe here, so we're building crystal, which I feel like is good, because at this point, we're down 1 crystal from where we should be.
Yeah.
We need to not collect 7, again, not collect 7 to spawn the star rod, the ultimate warp item in the game. This run is great. Just trust us on this. 6 bounce shoe here. Okay, there's your shoe. Okay,
I
so
should have probably waited a tiny bit longer, but it's fine.
We need to spawn another shoe here now.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that.
These are improv strats.
We're gonna do this,
which is exactly what we were hoping for.
Start. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Okay, no, we're gonna. All right, come on. Oh my. All right, we're going to see some extra levels here. This is one that we're going to spawn a shoe on. Normally we'd collect an umbrella on this stage.
This is also maybe problem.
No, you're okay. Just like an umbrella.
Yeah, there we go.
So we're going to collect
an bounce for another shoe. How many shoes do we have?
No, we have an umbrella at this point. Yeah,
okay.
Over there.
You know what? Oh wait, it's slow at this point.
Get him on the other side.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna get this.
Go get that.
Yeah.
What is that? 3 food? 4 food? We're gonna say 4
food.
food.
Lost count.
Yeah, we're gonna say 4 food. Umbrella on this stage. Warp 3 levels.
Warp 2 boss? No.
No, one stage.
It's okay.
Shoe, I guess.
Shoe, you think?
Oh, or heart.
Oh, that's not good.
Let's do
shoe. Oh, there's crystal.
Crystal. All right, this is our first crystal. We're not going to collect that. This is a problem. Maybe we'll win at volleyball. I don't know.
Hopefully
we don't have a shoe though, so this is going to be a rough boss for me. Thank you.
Yeah, not only do we not have a shoe,
okay.
I don't even know what we want to do.
All right, okay, so this is the first boss of the game. This is Ruckus.
We may game over.
JohnnyGo has not put me in an optimal position to beat this boss. I'm going to start a little bit further back than I would, and I'm going to bail, and I'm going to wait for a cycle here, and I'm going to wait for him to drop. He's going to drop. I'm going to, drop right here, and I'm going to start. Okay, right here. All right, I feel like I can catch up here. All right, we got
there. We go. Okay. So very important to collect boss food in the top third of the screen.
Save 6 seconds.
Per boss food you collect that top third.
Cursed minigame. We're playing volleyball in the Cave of Monsters right now.
Normally, we don't want to win this minigame, but with our life situation currently, I think we do actually want to win this minigame.
I agree with you completely. You're not doing a great job.
No, I've doomed us.
We're going to switch off every... So, my strat, I like to bounce twice here.
I would do that strat, except for I'm really bad at this minigame.
All right, and 1, 2... Oh, he spiked it on us. We're going to lose volleyball and not be in a great health situation. That's okay, we'll make it up later on.
I'm going for...
Just go with not... Okay, all right.
Okay, I don't agree with that.
Okay, yeah, no, I thought he was going to get that too. 1,
or we deserve
2.
that point, I feel like.
Okay. Oh,
all right.
Yeah, I can't hit it 4 times in volleyball in case you haven't played volleyball before. Yeah, it has to be... 3rd time has to go over. 5-drop volleyball is pretty bad.
5-drop volleyball is world record pace. What are you talking about?
Okay, yeah, you're right. Every time you drop the volleyball in this minigame, you lose 3 seconds. So that is a 15-second time loss there. We'll do better next time.
What do I want a candy here, or do I want to get a shoe?
Who knows?
What do I want to do? Well, we're getting a shoe.
We're getting a shoe. We're going to take the shoe. So again, that is going to be, that's our first shoe for an umbrella.
Yes. Should I bounce?
Oh God, we have to do.
2, 3.
No, you should not. We should not get You're not going to shoot here.
Yeah, well, I don't want to shoot here, but I want to bounce so we have some
we're ready next time. Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do, Candy's perfect here. Candy...
We don't... Oh, God, you have to float, though.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So the normal strat involves deboosting through these spikes, but we haven't gotten a hard drop, which means we can't do that. So you get to watch him float for 13 seconds. This is pure time loss.
This used to be part of the standard run. Thanks to JohnnyGo for improving this.
Yeah.
I'm going to bounce twice here for a...
I'll bounce 3 times.
And I'm going to...
This is the sort of run where you get 6-pound shoes, I feel like.
Okay, yep. And I think we wrapped.
Oh, yes. Sweet, we did. All right, cool. This is another strat I came up with. This speeds up this level quite significantly. If you get it right. Which was also...
Let's do it. And... Oh, so close. That was good. Okay, very good.
I'm not getting food.
This is going to be a umbrella now.
Yes, it should be an umbrella.
We're still at 1 crystal, right? Boy, this is bad.
Yeah, we're at 1 crystal instead of 2. So we are again going to need to stall for a crystal somewhere. God, I was so worried when that umbrella didn't immediately spawn.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a set item. If you're playing the game with our sort of intended route, you will always see a pencil on this.
Yeah, you get a pencil. You get a pencil every 20 levels. That's worth a continue. So we got an extra continue. We may end up using that continue at some point during this run.
If you see it, use a continue.
It's gonna be a crystal or a shoe. Okay, shoe. Okay, that's cool.
Matter.
All right. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna drop. We're gonna kill that guy. We're gonna run across here. This is not how you want to do this level.
You don't want to bounce for a shoe here, like you would normally, right?
No.
Because we have two, don't we?
Nope.
No?
I don't think we have two.
All right. Well,
you want it?
Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens.
Okay, this should get us a shoe again.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, alright. Which should set us up sort of on the route, but we're down one crystal from where we want to be. Again, crystal.
Dude, 629 though.
629.
No one ever gets a 29 that good in the world record.
This is our most hated stage, pretty much.
This is the worst stage you see in the speedrun.
Really good stage. Good job.
There are two worst stages in this game, but you don't see them.
We got another mini boss, Doe here. You'll recognize him from the Gradius series, among other games.
We still do not have a heart, by the way.
Okay.
So, I don't know what we want to do about that. We could just not collect food. And so you spawn a heart after 10 collected food.
I say no collected food.
So, ideally you spawn a heart on 19.
2, 1, go!
Ideally you spawn a heart on 19 and 44.
Crystal here,
Or
so
48.
we're gonna get...
But, we're clearly not doing that today.
Alright, this is our second crystal. Count it, 2.
I'm not dying. We're waiting.
No die, no collect food. We're gonna get a candy on this stage.
Probably, yes, right? Because we
There's no way we don't get a candy on this
yeah,
stage.
Okay. Collect it. I don't think it's... that works too, actually.
Okay.
So candy is a weird power-up.
This is gonna be a umbrella on this stage. You're gonna have an umbrella behind a garbage can.
So we just wait here then for umbrella. Okay, awesome. I know how to do this strat. Candy is a weird power-up in this game. It makes your bubbles shoot longer, which further. In Bubble Bobble 1, that's really good. In Bubble Bobble Part 2, that's generally bad because you can only be shooting like one bubble at a time. However, you also lose the power-up at every major boss, which is also a weird sort of shenanigans thing in this game. You do not have a crystal or anything on this level so far, sir. That was a shoe. Alright. That was a shoe.
That was a shoe.
That was a shoe.
No idea what's going on here right now.
Maybe wait for a crystal? I don't actually know.
I don't know, but don't collect anything here.
I think I had to collect that. Should I bounce for a shoe?
What are you doing? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. How about a heart?
Yeah, I guess
how about
a heart
here? Okay, so a heart happens every time you collect 10 food items in the game.
Not something we wanted to see.
This has got to be a crystal here, right?
I guess.
Like
we're
short.
It will be.
We're short on crystals, so like I feel
There's
like.
There's the crystal. Okay, that's fine. So
I'm
crystals.
Also gonna bounce for a shoe.
There's a global timer in this game, like a lot of NES games, and crystals spawn every time that global timer gets to 255 twice. Twice, right?
Yep. There goes the heart. Heart is basically just like an extra HP point that you get during the run. Ooh, close. I like it. Adding to the drama. Did collect one food there, so that adds to our food total.
Should I bounce for something?
We've already got a shoe, so we have an umbrella coming on 41. Right. So no.
Okay.
Boss. Mad Monkey. A really hard boss in the game.
Hardest boss in the game. Clearly, he's
dead.
We're...
Alright.
That's
and
an
we're
MF
gonna
or
collect the
something.
food in the top, and we're on to 41. All right.
Also-
Bonus game, not as annoying as volleyball. This is a gem collecting game. So whoever collects the most gems wins. We will win. I have almost never seen Barcelona win.
Hey,
It
my
just-
gold has Barcelona.
It just
winning.
doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.
Barcelona does not try to win this minigame, which is extremely annoying.
Okay, so 42 is a decent time. We're okay
42
with
is
that.
what you're shooting for.
Am I getting this umbrella?
I don't know. No, let's skip it. Let's skip it.
Skip it.
Do we? Well, how many crystals do we have?
God. 2.
2. Definitely skip this umbrella.
All right, we're skipping this umbrella.
I had the rest real quick. Will I bring the brick with me? I'll be next to you. Thank you.
Maybe bounce for a shoe.
Yeah, we're gonna bounce for a shoe on 42 and 43.
Okay.
All right. So we're trying to get our crystal count back into a reasonable level here. This is kind of an annoying level. This is usually where we'll take a couple deaths in the run on purpose just to shed some lives. If you get above 8 lives in this game, the game speeds up your counter, and it'll spawn the white whale, Baron von Blubba, Sawbones, whatever you want to call it, faster. A lot of lore to this game. Man, I wish you did this level instead of me. Okay, we're good.
We don't need to bounce for a shoe.
Yeah,
We
we're not
have
gonna
to-
bounce for a shoe, and we're gonna just do that. And oh yeah, actually we're gonna bounce for
Sure.
we are gonna bounce for a shoe here.
We have 2 already.
We don't.
Yeah, we
Do
do.
we have to?
Yeah.
No, because we just missed the. We
I
just collected the shoe.
I
You're
got
right.
one on 42. You got one on
That's
43.
right. We wanted a 45 anyway, right?
Yeah.
If we're gonna collect it again, like we'll
I
get.
guess I just won't collect this shoe.
Yeah.
This level has star bubbles, which are awesome, except for it didn't kill that one guy, which happens sometimes. Because this
And
game
now-
is great.
Yeah. And now, right, you usually want to, you usually want to get those star bubbles like right in the meat of the screen, right in the middle there, dropping down that well. This could be a crystal, candy, or an umbrella.
This could be anything. The world is our oyster.
Yeah, this level is terrible, so I'm hoping an umbrella.
Candy is not
awesome.
it.
Alright, so
This
okay.
enemy you see flying across the top of the screen, which you don't normally see in a speedrun, can come from either side. So coming from the right side is actually really good. Every time he comes on screen, he drops 3 of these dudes, up until the max of 8 enemies on the screen. It's also really slow to have to deal with this.
Okay,
We're not bouncing or anything?
boy, like, I think you might get an umbrella here, so you better get up there fast.
What level is this?
46. It sucks to get an umbrella. You're on the upper right of the screen.
Yeah, this one will blow. Alright, there's an umbrella. It went fine last time. I did get the heart last time. Or
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, let's
I
go.
got the shoe in practice because we played that level.
We've got to get a crystal at some point here.
Yeah. How many? We don't even know how many crystals we have. This is a big old problem.
I think we just have 2? Does that seem right?
That can't possibly be right. Right? If we had 2 crystals, we're so behind.
Like, when did we get 2 crystals? This is what I'm talking about counting and...
Counting is hard, you guys.
Dude, should I be bouncing here? What should I be doing?
I don't. There's a crystal. All right. All right.
I felt like we needed that.
At the very, very, very absolute least,
You can bounce for a shoe now.
no.
Never mind. All right.
59. We are definitely waiting for a
Okay,
crystal.
God. What do we get? We ate the crystal on 11.
Yeah.
We got it in the 20s. We got 1 in the 30s, and then 1 in the 40s. We got 3 crystals.
Yeah. So we're getting a crystal on 59 guaranteed, because otherwise we're in bad places.
And 61.
And 61, and maybe
A slow bird.
maybe 58.
Okay, so 3 crystals. Okay. Am I gonna pick this up?
No, I would not.
All right. Normally we pick up this food because we know how much food we have. We're trying to spawn crystals at this point, which means we don't want to spawn any other items on the screen, because once you spawn an item and collect it, it stops counting for crystals. So here
That
again,
guy didn't go in there.
That happens sometimes.
I don't know that I've ever seen him do that.
Oh, no, that definitely happens sometimes. Alright, that's good.
Anyway, this level's easy. It just...
So we're building crystal time here. We're building crystal time. We might... I doubt we get a crystal here, but we're going to be building a lot of good crystal time.
Yeah.
We'll probably get a crystal 53 if we don't get a candy.
No item on that level, though. That's fun.
It's very good. Very good for what we're doing.
We could potentially not get an item here, too.
Candy is going to be pretty close here now.
Yeah, normally we would get a candy on this level.
I don't want to jump across the middle there because that's where the item spawns, and I didn't want to pick that up.
All right, so at this point, if we do crystal on
4,
58 and 59. I mean, that's crystal
we
4.
need 2 more crystals in the next 7 levels. Or 6 levels.
Well, this level will be
5
fast
levels.
Because there's literally nothing I can do to make this level
man,
go slow, unfortunately. We're just gonna wait.
You could have just wasted time.
You're gonna have to
You're gonna
avoid
make
the
me
mana
waste
core,
time?
yes.
Alright.
I don't want to avoid the mana core.
We will spawn a candy at some point.
Hey, you know
which
what?
will
You have
slow
to
us
play
down.
one of the slowest levels in the game.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah.
you're fine.
How about that?
Maybe be careful jumping across the middle, too. Alright, there we go. Candy's fine.
Alright, we're gonna get the candy.
There is a fast trap for this level, but we don't want to do it. And the fast trap's only like 2 seconds faster, 3 seconds faster than the slow
Okay.
trap.
So we got a little bit of crystal time on that one, but not much with the candy. So just loiter on the bottom.
Yeah, that's right.
Loiter,
You just
loiter.
told me how to
Okay.
do this, yeah.
And wait for it to drop, and now you're good.
Doesn't matter.
All right,
didn't
everything's
get
wiped out. Watch out! Don't jump in the middle there.
The
Yep,
middle's
okay.
bad. Let's not go middle.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well. All right. We're building crystal time now. Probably not on this stage. Maybe on the next stage.
Next stage would be fine, and then we could do it on 59 also.
Yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Stay out of the middle.
Drop down. Oh god, that was very fast.
That was too fast.
I have never seen a 57 that fast.
That
so
is faster than the
57 on 57?
That's faster than the terrible task I put together for this game.
I've never seen a 57 that fast. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So we won't get a candy at this point.
All right.
We did get a crystal,
Which is good.
which is good.
Oh crap.
Bounce. So now we have 10 lives. So you see those guys turning red a lot quicker, which is not great because it makes this an uncomfortable run.
It's a little more complicated than just having lives.
I mean, no more bubbles. No more bubbles.
Okay. Oh yeah, we don't want to.
Like we don't want the candy.
Yeah, we'll
That's
just float.
good.
It's fine.
Floating is great. Okay, so I have a few lives to lose.
I would
In general,
almost not bother.
I need to just.
There we go. So the way I call it the threat counter works is that for every positive life you gain over the course of the game, up to 16, it goes up by 1, and for every life you lose, it goes down by 1. So if you gain like 16 lives, I think waiting for a crystal here is great.
I'm waiting for a crystal so we can get it on 61 too.
But if you just wait for every positive life you get, like net positive, it goes up by 1. So if you get more than like 16 lives and then lose them, which is kind of what you want to do in like a warpless speedrun, you'll actually lower your threat counter while having a ton of lives. At any percent, that's not what happens. So generally getting lives is really bad, especially as the way the threshold for the Baron to spawn goes down as the game goes, like the longer you play the game. So in any percent, you generally are seeing him very quickly later in the game if you have more than like 8 lives or so.
24, 30. Okay, so we need about 1 minute and 8 seconds to spawn the next crystal. That's starting in this level. It's not going to spawn anything else. Crystals take priority other than hearts, which isn't a concern to us at this point because we didn't pick up any food. So At
Just tell me when to kill him.
at 34:38, that is going to be our cue to be able to kill this boss. To safely spawn a crystal in 61, which will be the last crystal that we need to spawn the Star Rod, which will warp us to the end of the game. You have about 20 more seconds.
Okay.
So, how many hits do you have on this guy?
He's in phase 2 with no damage.
With no damage.
This boss has 50 HP, or so. Each lightning bubble typically does
I'd say
2
you
to
can
him.
start doing damage
Okay.
now. Yeah, you can do damage. You're good. Go nuts.
Go nuts. All
Go
right.
nuts.
If you
You're
want to do this boss fast, what you're seeing me do while you shoot side to side is like the fast strat. Well, we did not get the food up top. That's fine. That cost us 6 seconds. We may still be underestimate if we get the crystal on 61. Oh, this mini game is the only mini game you can't lose time on, which is nice.
I can do it. Should I try to win it or not?
I don't care. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna try to win it. This is a hard game to win against Barcelona.
This is easily the hardest mini game
So we
to win.
had volleyball, gem collecting. This is basketball, obviously. All right, and
But the thing about this game that makes it so you can't lose time is that the timer never stops, even when you score. In volleyball, the timer stops when you score, so you lose 3 seconds every time the timer stops. Gem collection, it ends when all the gems are collected. So you just want to collect all the gems as fast as possible, and then hopefully Barcelona wins, which never happens. But for basketball, you just want to end the game on the left side of the screen so you spawn into the next stage faster. Yeah!
take that, Barcelona. Get in your corner.
Get
You
in
stay
your
there.
Winning volleyball is nuts. That's extremely, or basketball is extremely hard to do.
All right. If I counted correctly and looked at the time correctly, this should be a crystal.
All right, sweet.
I'm
we
good.
are golden. The run is back on the rails on the second to last level of the game.
No collect. No collect.
Yeah, we're not doing anything.
All right. This will spawn the Star Rod. This is the most powerful warp item in the game. This will, as long as we're through the mini boss or through a major boss, warp us to the next major boss, which happens to be the last 2 bosses of the game. All right. So this is Super Drunk. This is from the first Bobble game, if you remember him. And I died. That's great.
You don't normally die on this boss.
Don't normally want to die on this boss.
This is a strat that we like to call wall strats. You can jump off the bubbles popping, which lets you shoot lightning basically wherever you want in the stage, which is really effective against that boss.
And this last boss is the Skull Brothers. We got a red, green, and blue Skull Brother.
We also got a manip here,
We have a death strat,
which we did get barely.
routed in death strat. So we're gonna wait for this teal guy to come through, kill him. This manips the position of the red boss, which allows us to didn't get great, but we still got it. But we are able to cheese him in the corner, which is fantastic. The time is going to be on the clear, which is going to come up in a few
3,
seconds.
2, 1, go. Underestimate.
Let's go! Nice job, man. All right, thanks for watching the cursed co-op run of Bubble Bobble Part 2.
It lived up to its name.
If this seems like complete nonsense to you, we straighten it all out in either my Discord or look at thespeedrun.com. There's some great guides, level by level, on this game, and some additional content that you can do to decipher what we were talking about.
For both Warpless and any percent, which don't play Warpless, it sucks.
If you love Bubble Bobble, please check this game out. This exists on the NES. It's a real game. Please go play
And
it.
it's fun as hell.
Yeah, all right. Thanks. This is JaekRock
Peace.
and JohnnyGo. Peace out.